Live from Boston in the Bobbi Brown and Stephen Plofker gym, you're watching Emerson Channel Sports. Tonight, a NEWMAC matchup between the Smith College Pioneers and your Emerson Lions. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. We hope you're enjoying your Valentine's Day, and thank you for being with us. Godfrey, happy Valentine's Day to you. It's a great day to be in the Bobbi, isn't it?
It's a great day to be in the Bobbi. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to all. I'm so excited for this big matchup here today.
Godfrey, Sympre, with me, Briggs, Loveland. Thank you again for joining us, and let's talk about the game itself, Godfrey. This is an important game for Emerson. It's their last two games of the year against a great team in Smith College, the #1 team in the NEWMAC. What does Emerson have to do to be able to secure the W and win this game?
Well, my big thing is points. Emerson has to score points. If they don't have this is going to be a high-scoring game. If they don't have over 80 points, they're not going to win this game. This is a game where they're going to have to defend. They're going to have to play all rounds of basketball, pretty much their best brand of basketball this whole season. We've seen their best, but they need to up it a couple notches. There's a big game. They're playing against the best team in NEWMAC, so they have to bring out their A game, and they have to play their best basketball yet.
Emerson has the #1 scorer in the NEWMAC, Bree Frangillo, but Godfrey, you mentioned to me earlier that this needs to be more about the supporting cast of Emerson.
Yes, the supporting cast is huge. We need to see both Arnold twins. We're going to need to see Ava Salty, Kendra Dodd, everyone else, Ella Bushy. We're going to need to see everyone play their best basketball today. If they don't, they're not going to come out with a W. So I think the biggest thing is top to bottom, everyone on this Emerson Lions team has to play beautiful basketball today.
Smith College has a great offense, but what does Emerson need to do to contain that offense in order to secure the win tonight?
Well, they're going to have to limit them to one chance. They can't allow second chance rebounds. Emerson's a team that usually they get outboarded every single game. So if they can limit Smith to one rebound and continue to play their basketball, play their brand of basketball, make threes, you know, they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the entire NEWMAC. So they need to make all these shots and play their best basketball. Like, that's the most important thing. They're not going to, if they play lackluster, they're not going to win. They might lose by a lot of points. So they need to play their best brand of basketball, and that's how they'll get the W.
An important game tonight for the Emerson Lions. The second to last home game and game of the regular season comes down to this. Emerson 7th in NEWMAC standings, just in the playoff picture. Hopefully a win tonight secures a playoff spot. We are more than excited. Godfrey, any last words of wisdom that we have going into this game, what Emerson needs to do?
I mean, I think everyone's pretty much excited. I'm excited. I know you're excited.
Oh, I'm very excited.
I can't wait to play. I can't wait for basketball, man.
I don't know about you, but no place I'd rather be on my Valentine's Day than right here with you.
Exactly. I feel the same exact way, totally.
So we are just getting underway here. The buzzer's about to go off. We're about to pass it over to our public address announcer, Jay Kelly, as he introduces the starting lineups, and we'll get to the national anthem as well. Emerson and Smith College underway here at the Bobbi Brown Stephen Plofker Gym in Boston, Massachusetts.
Tonight's women's basketball game featuring the Smith College Pioneers and your Emerson Lions! Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Smith College Pioneers. A senior from Seal Beach, California, number 5, Aolin. A junior from Saratoga, California, number 13, Jane Liu. A senior from Rockland, California, number 14, Jesse Ruffner. A graduate student from Sudbury, Mass, number 15, Sophia Rosa. And a first-year student from North Andover, Mass, number 22, Hannah Martin. Smith College is coached by Lynn Hersey, and she's assisted by Jen McCauley, Kat Putta, and Kate Kerrigan. And now the starters for your Emerson Lions. A senior from West Hartford, Connecticut, number 1, Olivia Delorier. A sophomore from Hopedale, Mass, number 2, Brie Frangillo. A senior from Etherton, California, number 5, Charlotte Levison. A senior from Walpole, New Hampshire, number 11, Ella Bushy. And a freshman from Tampa, Florida, number 32, Kendra Dodd. Emerson is coached by Bill Gould, and he is assisted by Jenny Rose, DeCio, and Katie Beckman. Fans of NEWMAC promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products is prohibited.
Well, that was Jake Kelly there on the great job being our public address announcer. Thank you so much, Jake Kelly. Again, the starting lineups for Smith College. Number 5, Ali Yamada. Number 13, Jane Liu. Number 14, Jesse Ruffner. 15, Sophia Rosa. And number 22, Hannah Martin. For Emerson, number 1, Olivia Delorier. Number 2, Brie Frangillo. Number 5, Charlotte Levinson. Number 11, Ella Bushy. And number 32, Kendra Dodd. We are getting ready, underway. Smith College ready, Emerson College ready. We are ready. Tip-off goes to Emerson in the hands of Ella Bushy. And a good start for Emerson as they win the tip-off. Frangillo, a quick pass to Delorier on the wing. Out to Bushy, top of the key. Emerson really needs to get a good start here on offense. That's a good start there on a foul call for Smith. Early foul call there.
Yes, early foul call. It's a good start. I like the action that Emerson started to run out the gate.
That's number 22, Hannah Martin on the foul there.
It's huge. If you can get Smith in foul trouble early, it's going to be huge because they're going to have free throws.
Frangillo, the leading scorer in the NEWMAC, kicks it out to Delorier. Delorier driving inside. Bushy now drives. Trying to find someone, finds Dodd. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Levinson, travel will be called, and a turnover. Smith ball.
Yeah, it's a big game. You know, there might be some nerves. You just got to calm down, play your game. Levinson loves to drive to the paint. You know, we know she's going to get to her spots and get to the lane.
Huge game for Emerson as the last 2 games of the year really come down to if they make the playoffs or not. Right now, 7th in NEWMAC standing. Ball loose. Tipped by Olivia Delorier. It'll remain Smith ball. Martin hands it off to Liu. Liu at the top of the key. Looking, crossover, jump shot. That's good. Good jump shot there and a good start for Smith College.
That's a beautiful move right there. Step back for a nice free throw line jumper. That's a good move right there.
Jane Liu knocks down the first 2 points of the game. Frangillo looking at Levinson, finds her at the top of the key. Levinson driving left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Smith, pushing the tempo. Ruffner driving in, dishes it down low, left-handed layup. Beautiful move there by Yamada.
Not the start that you want to see for Emerson. You know, great defense on both plays, but just not getting to their spots. As Frangillo passes to Levinson, open pass.
Corner three, Delorier can't find anything. Offensive rebound, Bushy, no good there. Rebound by Smith.
Emerson getting good shots, it's just not falling right now.
Ruffner brings up the ball again, driving right, layup, good to go. Nice move there by Ruffner. 6 quick points there for Smith College.
Yeah, Smith is just getting the easy shots at the paint. Just making it look very, very easy.
So Emerson needs to get something going here. A goose egg up in the board here in the first quarter. Bushy down low. There's the 2 points right there Emerson needed. Ella Bushy with the layup.
That's big to stop the 6-0 run.
Lou driving left now. Kick out to Ruffner. Ruffner down low to Rosa. Jump shot over Levinson, no good. Rebounded by Bushy. This is where Emerson needs to capitalize on a Smith miss. Smith, one of the best offenses in the country. Nice crossover move by Frangillo. The floater can't get it to go. Another rebound by Ruffner.
That's a good move from Frangillo. You know the shot's going to fall down later in this game.
Ruffner kick out. Lou open in the wing. Doesn't pull up. Drives instead. Easy left-handed layup is good.
It looks like Emerson's playing his zone. I can't really tell, but yeah, just again, Smith getting anything that they want at the rim right now.
Another layup goes down for Smith College. This time it's Lou. Levinson out down low, ball loose, out of bounds. It'll remain Emerson ball. So quickly, Emerson here in the first quarter, down by 6. 3 minutes left in this first. 3 minutes have been played here in this first quarter.
They have to start protecting the paint. Biggest thing for them right now.
That'll be a carry on Olivia Delorier. Another turnover by Emerson. It'll be Smith College ball. Again, that's not what you want to do, Godfrey, against a great offensive team like Smith.
Yeah, a team that can put up points fast, and as we've seen, they put up 8 quick points right off the bat. You can't have turnovers.
Martin bounce pass to Ruffner. Ruffner kick out. Lou in the corner. Back to Ruffner. They're trying to get the ball down low to Rosa. They find her. Left-handed hook shot. Good. They wanted to get the ball to number 15, and they sure did, Godfrey.
Yeah, they did. She made it look easy with the hook shot.
Frangillo to Bushy in the top key. Find Delorier. She pulls the trigger. No good. Rebounded by Ruffner.
Yeah, shots not falling right now for Emerson. They're taking good shots. They're just not falling.
Corner three, Lou. She knocks it down.
That's poor defense right there, leaving the shooter wide open. Wide open the corner. That's a hot spot right there. It's the easiest shot in the game.
Jane Lou with a quick 7 points. It's an 11-point lead here in the first quarter. Delorier driving bounce pass. Kickball remains Emerson.
You know, I see Emerson trying to match tempo. I think that's the biggest thing. They're trying to match tempo when Emerson likes to take corner threes. They like to take threes. They're not trying to play to their game right now. I think they just need to get back to that.
Frangillo pulls the trigger from deep. No good. Long rebound. Ball loose. It'll remain Emerson into the hands of Kendra Dodd. Let's see if Emerson can capitalize on the offensive rebound. They don't get a lot of rebounds. They're last in defensive rebounds at 7. Bushy now driving. Hook shot off the glass. What a tough shot there by Ella Bushy. And it falls.
Big shot right there as the shot clock was going down. That's a huge shot right there just to calm everything down, you know.
Rosa comes through with the screen. Kick out to Ruffner. Down low to Rosa. Foul called on the floor. That's the first foul on Emerson. It's on Charlotte Levinson.
Yeah, Levinson, really their only big body in the paint. Can't get in foul trouble in this type of game.
This is going to be a tough matchup for Charlotte Levinson against Sophia Rosa. Ruffner now, layup, no good, rebounded by Bushy. Frangillo looking ahead, pushing the tempo. Finds Levinson down low. Ball loose, Levinson remains control of it. Jump shot, it's good, nothing but net. Nice mid-range shot there by Charlotte Levinson.
Great shot. You know, lost the ball for a second, but was able to slow it down.
Smith done a good job so far, getting down low in the paint. Lou, mid-range. That's a double dribble. And that's a good sign there for Emerson on the turnover.
Yeah, Emerson gonna be able to bring this game back into reach. You know, they didn't start up as they wanted to, but there's a lot of time left in this game, as you know.
13-6 here with 4:30 left to play in the first quarter. It's been a slow start for Emerson, which is not ideal going up against a Smith College offense that is first in the NEWMAC. Frangillo looking to the top of the key, finds Delorier. Delorier dribbling to the wing now. To Levinson in the top of the key. Levinson on Rosa. Fadeaway jump shot. Good shot there by Levinson. It falls.
That midi is cash right now. That midi is very much nice.
Back-to-back shots made by Charlotte Levinson. It's Ruffner in the top of the key for Smith College. Hands it off to Lou. Lou driving left on Bushy. Jump shot no good. Rebounded by Delorier. Long rebound. Delorier pushing the tempo. Ball tip in the air, but in the hands of Bushy. Layup is good to go.
That's how you
Bushy knocks down the layup.
That's how you capitalize fast break points. Easiest points in the game. You know, Emerson needs to get out on the break and able to score easily.
And just like that, what was once a double-digit lead turns into a one-possession game for Emerson. They're right back in it.
You see, Emerson's giving these shooters a lot of space.
Ruffner shot no good. Foul on the floor. Let's see what they call here. No signal yet of who it will be. It will be Emerson ball.
Yeah, just two great players just fighting for a rebound. It's going to be a long battle.
That's the first foul on Sophia Rosa. Now coming into the game, Salam Maher for Smith College.
Yeah, Rosa and Levinson are going to be battling this whole game. It's going to be an intense matchup.
And we've already seen it a little bit here with that foul call there. Both bodies were on the floor, so it's going to be physical down low in that post-game matchup. Levinson driving left now. Swings it all the way to Delorier. Delorier driving through the middle. Layup, good to go. Fighting through contact, knocks down the layup. That's 1 point game.
That's a great layup. I'm surprised there wasn't a foul call. I thought she went through a lot of contact right there.
Still able to knock down, and that's a foul on Smith. Emerson ball. They have a chance to put their first lead up in this game.
Just like that, the momentum has completely changed. You can tell everyone on Emerson's very excited right now, very happy. They need to get a bucket right here to take the lead.
So that's the second foul on Sophia Rosa, and now that puts Ella Sylvester coming into the game. So 2 quick fouls, Godfrey, on Rosa. That's huge for Emerson. That gets their big body out of the court.
Yes, and it gives Levinson a good matchup for the feast.
Levinson finding Dodd underneath, who gives it to Bushy. Bushy in and out, can't hit the shot.
That's a great shot. You gotta live with that.
Maher driving, kicking it out to Ruffner. Ruffner now, crossover. That's a 3 in the corner. No good there. Frangillo picks up the rebound. Maher cannot hit the corner 3 there. And Frangillo pushing out the tempo. Behind the back move. Driving right. Pass to Dodd. Dodd 3. It's good!
What a pass. What a pass. That was a beautiful pass out there for the 3, for the lead.
Some Austin Reeves-esque behind the defender pass there. And the nice shooter's touch on Kendra Dodd to knock down the 3.
Yeah, that's
Emerson,
the home
2-point lead. Layup can't fall. Levinson picks up the rebound.
Frangillo reminds me a lot about Chris Paul, the way that she plays her game.
Frangillo kicks out to Levinson in the top of the key. Levinson looks for Delorier. Now out to Dodd in the corner. Shot clock down to 6 seconds. Ball loose, stolen by Smith College.
Smith has played a lot of good defense so far this game. It's just Emerson's getting great shots.
Yamada to Ruffner. Ruffner swings it to Maher. Maher driving, bounce pass, nice feed inside, and the layup is good. Sylvester hits the easy layup, and the game is tied here in the first quarter.
Yes, that was a beautiful bounce pass right there. Easy layup.
Less than a minute left to play here. It's been a great first quarter. Emerson down by double digits by 1 point. Now has the 2-point lead with that Ella Bushy jump shot.
That was
8 points for Bushy.
Great turnaround jumper right there.
And this is what we talked about, Godfrey. Coming into the game, they needed to be firing on all cylinders on offense. It was a rocky start at first, but they've done that here late in the first quarter. Block shot there by Levinson. Nice defense there by Charlotte Levinson, getting the block, and now Emerson pulling it out, slowing down the tempo.
Yeah, to your point, they did start off rough, but, it's probably the nerves. They think this is a must-win game. Playoffs are on the line. They have to get every W that they can. That's why they just want this W.
Emerson will get the last shot here. Down to 4 seconds, a heave, no good there. Out of bounds, so Smith College will have the last shot here in the first quarter as Ava Salty comes into the game for Emerson, subbing in for Olivia Delorier. Also coming in, number 4, Elise Arnold. So 1.3 seconds left in the first quarter. A heave. And short. So Emerson walks away with a 2-point lead here in the first quarter. Godfrey, your impressions there in this
defense turn leading into offense. Best way to play basketball. They make it look easy.
They did make it look easy, Godfrey. And it was a rocky start at first. I mean, they were down, I think it was 11 points at one point here, and now they got a 2-point lead. What do you think the mindset needs to be going into this second quarter?
They need to play defense. Once they start playing defense, scoreline switched immediately. So if they start playing defense and continue to play defense, limit them to one possession, grab the defensive rebounds, they're going to be able to change this game. And honestly, they can go on another run.
And we talked in the pregame show a lot about the supporting cast behind Bree Frangillo. And, I mean, it's been the supporting cast. Ella Bushy has 8 points. Kendra Dodd hit a clutch 3 in the corner. Frangillo hasn't even scored. It's been Delorier, Levinson, Bushy, and Dodd.
Yeah, Bushy, she's playing her best game right now. I told you, the supporting cast has to play their best ball this game.
Bushy also has 3 rebounds as well. So 8 points, 3 rebounds for Ella Bushy. She has been the leading scorer here in the first quarter for the Emerson Lions.
It's great to see. They're going to need to continue this all the way. And once Bree gets into her game, this is going to be a tough game for Smith to win.
So the second quarter underway as Smith College will have the ball. It's Martin who brings it up for Smith. Martin now to Ruffner. Down low to Sylvester. Ball loose, but back in the hands of Smith in Ali Yamada. Yamada crossover. Heaves it up and gets it to go.
That was an unorthodox shot. I thought she was going for the pass, but instead went out of the pass for a little layup.
It was one of those pass shot attempts, or it's just like kind of a heave there. But hey, it went in. And that ties the game.
It works.
Bushy down low, kicks it to Salty. Salty swings it, 3, top of the key. Long rebound, no good. Rebounded by Yamada. Yamada pushes it. This is a 3 for Smith. It's good. Maher with the 3. She knocks it down, her first points of the game.
Yeah, Maher with the 3. That was a great jumper in transition. Usually you don't see a lot of teams. Nowadays, they start taking transition 3s, but it was an important shot there.
Salty to Dodd. Dodd swings it. Down low now for Bushy. Bushy, layup, short, and it's rebounded by Smith.
I think she was looking for a foul call. It was good defense right there. But I think the major thing was that she was looking for a foul call.
Ball loose, stolen by Dodd. Dodd 2-on-2 here, pulls it out. Pass to Bushy down low. Bushy using her body. Fadeaway shot. Good! Tough shot there by Ella Bushy. She knocks it down. 10 points.
Yeah, she's on fire. She's playing her best basketball today. She came out to play.
So let's see how Smith responds. Right hand layup. No good there. Rebounded by Arnold. Martin could not hit the right-handed layup, and now Emerson has a chance to go up. Frangillo. Foul will be called. It's on number 22, Martin. Subs come back into the game for Emerson as Olivia Delorier checks in and Charlotte Levinson. Bushy will get some time off, and so will Kendra Dodd.
Yeah, Bushy playing her best game so far. Needs a little breather, but she's gonna come back out soon.
Amelia Claremont also steps into the game for Smith College.
And the prolonged set of Rosa is another thing.
Deloria's mid-range, in and out, no good. It's rebounded by Claremont.
Yeah, as I was saying, the setting of Rosa for probably like most of the first quarter and this quarter has been a big thing, we've seen so far. That's a huge development in the game.
Emerson gets the rebound off the Yamada 3 miss. Frangillo pulls it out to Salty, who's in the top of the key, swings it over to Delorier. Delorier finds Levinson down low. Levinson jump shot, in and out, can't find the bottom of the net.
It's a good jumper. She's hit multiple of those already, so I understand trusting it.
Ruffner down low to Yamada. Yamada loses the handle, out of bounds, Emerson College ball.
That was a beautiful backdoor cut. If she probably got the ball, she would have probably laid it up easy. But that was a good cut.
Already, Godfrey, we're seeing a physical second quarter here.
Yeah, a lot of the pace that we had before, slowed down now because both teams know the importance of this game.
Ball loose, turnover on Emerson, and a foul on Ava Salty. So Smith gets the steal as Ella Bushy comes back into the game.
Yeah, like I was saying, both teams know the importance of this game, A lot is on the line for Emerson. A lot.
Emerson comes into this game, overall 13-10 record, and they are 4-5 in NEWMAC play. A win puts them at 500. Blocked there by Charlotte Levinson. Ball loose, and a foul on the floor called. It'll remain Emerson ball. Foul there on Yamada. Another block for Charlotte Levinson.
Yeah, Levinson already averages 2 blocks a game near, so she's right at her average. She's probably going to get a few more.
Kaylin O'Meara comes into the game, substituting for Ava Salty. She's seen her first minutes of action today. Smith up by 1 here. Just reached the 7-minute mark, 2019. It's Delorier out. Up top to Bushy. Bushy has had a great game so far. 10 points for the Lions. Trying to find a way inside. Foul and a travel instead will be called. It'll be Smith ball.
Yeah, she did lose her pivot foot right there. It was a good move. I just think, she was looking for the contact. She should have just went up with it.
A few travels. We've seen a few carries for Emerson. Not ideal what you want offensively when you're facing a great offensive team like Smith College.
Yeah, Emerson so far with 5 turnovers.
3 no good. Ball loose, but rebounded by Frangillo. Frangillo looking ahead, pushing the tempo. Frangillo driving left. Left-handed layup. Can't find the bottom of the net. Levinson, the offensive rebound, and puts it back up.
Yeah, Levinson just said, I'm going to grab this rebound and I'm going to lay it back up. It would just look too easy. She was like, I'm the bigger man. I'm going to get that rebound.
Charlotte Levinson now with 6 points here in the second quarter. Physical down low on defense as well with 2 blocks. She's having a good game so far here. Foul now called on the floor against Emerson. It's on Olivia Delorier. That'll be her first. We're seeing a physical game, but not in terms of fouls being called, more so just like bodies being pushed up against each other.
Yeah, I mean, both teams like to play physical, and both teams like to score points. So it's honestly out of the ordinary. Both teams want to play fast, and you don't usually see this physicality, but you understand both teams understand the moment and understand they want to win.
Yamada down low to Washington, who comes into the game, but it'll be a foul called on Washington. Offensive foul.
Yeah, it looked like Washington pushed out the elbow a little bit, and you can't do that in basketball. Not basketball play.
So we'll see if Emerson capitalizes on that offensive foul call. They're up by 1 here in the second quarter. And I don't think Smith College really expected to be in the position they're in right now, down by 1.
No, it doesn't look like it. They probably thought they were going to have an easy game, just come into the Bobbi and just, blow this team out the water and just, go back.
No, Emerson is just being so competitive here, and that's how they've been all season, as the foul was called there on Smith College on Yamada. It's Bushy up in the elbow to Salty. Emerson looking to find Levinson down low. Salty couldn't find her, gives it to Bushy. Bushy gives it to her down low. Dribble, travel violation. Another travel call there on Emerson.
A lot of turnovers. We have 11 combined turnovers right now. Whew. Yeah, it's been a lot of turnovers, a lot of traveling. These refs are calling it very close.
Yeah, just eager trying to get to the paint. It's been a lot of the travels that have been inside the paint that have been called on.
Yes.
Bree Frangilla comes back into the game for Emerson as Smith trying to slow the tempo down here as they got the ball out onto the baseline. Driving right, layup, no good there. Ruffner could not hit the layup, rebounded by Emerson. And now Frangillo pushing the tempo.
Yeah, this has been a little lull in the game, you know. Both teams playing hard now, a lot of baskets, and that's a beautiful move from Frangillo. Little step back action and beautiful three right there.
What a three there by Frangillo. The in-between move, the shot, nothing but net. Emerson up by 4 points here with less than 5 in the second quarter. This is a three for Smith, and they capitalize right back. That's a Salam Maher from downtown.
Yeah, that's a big three. Salty was playing back, and you know, hand down, man down. That's a three right there.
Hand down, man down. I like that. I like that, Godfrey. I know you got that from like 2K or something.
Nah. You know, just a student of the game.
Foul called against Emerson. It's on O'Meara. Offensive foul call, and Olivia Delorier comes into the game for Ava Salty.
Yeah, you know, you can't give up threes. In this type of game, you cannot give up threes, you know.
So Smith College looking to capitalize on that offensive foul call. Washington up on the wing. Gives it to Ruffner. Ruffner driving right. Delorier on Ruffner. Smith swinging the ball. Driving left is Lou. Lou kicks out three. Short. Offensive rebounded by Smith College.
The thing you don't want to see, like I said pregame, you don't want to give up these offensive rebounds.
Rebounded by Washington, and they will get another possession and another chance to score. Three in the corner, nothing but air there, but another offensive rebound for Smith College. Less than 3 left on the shot clock. Foul called against Emerson on Olivia Delorier.
Yeah, multiple shot attempts, you know. You give up 2 offensive rebounds and you get the foul, which extends the shot clock, you know, gives them another 20 seconds to score, hopefully, and maybe put up a bucket.
Kendra Dodd comes back into the game for Emerson, and that's huge for Smith because now they have a 20-second shot clock. Ruffner's going to drive right with contact, get the bucket to go.
Yeah, she definitely, you know, put the shoulder in, try to get the layup, and it was good.
Another basket there for Ruffner. Frangillo thought about shooting up, pump fakes, swings it to Bushy. Bushy now driving right. Bushy swings. Corner three, Dodd. Corner three, Dodd goes in. Kendra Dodd knocks down the 3-ball, her second of the day.
Yeah, Emerson's starting to, you know, back-to-back threes. You know, they're starting to get a rhythm from the three-point line right now.
It's a 2-point game. Emerson leads 27-25. Less than 3 left to play here in the second quarter. Lou drives left. Lou kicks it out. Claremont loses the ball. Frangillo on Claremont. Ball loose. Picked up by O'Meara. O'Meara 2-on-2 here. Bounce pass to Bushy. Bushy inside. Left-handed layup. It's good.
Yep, turning defense into offense. That was a beautiful defensive stand from Frangillo. Getting the steal and getting the layup.
Frangillo the tip. O'Meara the pickup and the assist as Ella Bushy knocks down the layup. Lou, mid-range, no good, rebounded by Frangillo. Frangillo looking ahead, pushing up the tempo. Frangillo to Levinson now in the top of the key as they pull it out. Down low to Bushy, ball turned over by Emerson, stolen by Maher.
Yeah, not the best pass there, you know, easily telegraphed.
And they get it right back though as Dodd steals it. Frangillo up on the left wing. Uses the Levinson screen, now crosses over, left-handed layup, no one around her, beautiful move by Bree Frangillo, and a timeout for the Pioneers.
Bree with a beautiful move, you know, once she got through the lane with that crossover, she was able to pick the ball up over the head and just easily lay it up. That's a good move right there, and an important move to bring this lead up to 6.
Emerson leads 31-25. Slow start in the second quarter, Godfrey, but Emerson cranked up the tempo there late in this quarter.
Yeah, defense leads to offense. As we said multiple times this game, defense leads to offense, and getting stops is going to lead to points. A lot of layups recently, and this 6-point lead is going to be a lot. We don't know what's going to happen going into the half with this last minute and 44, but Emerson's in a great position right now.
You couldn't have said it better. Defense leading to offense. That has been the name of the game here for both teams, really, as it's been a lot of turnovers, Godfrey.
Yes, it's been a lot of turnovers for both teams. You know, around, it's getting higher and higher. It's like 15 combined turnovers now.
So Smith has the ball. They're down 6 points here late in the second quarter as we are approaching the halftime mark. Sylvester hits the shot to go, and that's a good start there.
That's a good start. Yeah, it's a nice little floater and getting to the inside. You know, Smith loves to get to the basket. You know, they're not a team that's going to shoot many threes, but they love to get to the basket.
Frangillo picks up her dribble. Good defense there by Yamada. Corner three, Dodd. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Ruffner pushing the tempo. Ruffner driving left. Right-handed layup is good. Nice and easy move there by Jesse Ruffner.
Like the hesitation there to get Levinson to come forward and then just blow right by.
Frangillo using the Arnold screen. Stolen there by Smith College. They have a chance to go up or tie it, and no good there on the layup, but a foul is called on the floor for Emerson. They had a chance to tie the game there, but the layup could not fall.
Yes, the layup could not fall, and it looks like O'Mara's holding her shoulder right there. Looking like got a bad hit on the reach.
Ava Salty comes into the game now. That's Kaylin O'Meara who's out holding that shoulder. We hope she's okay. Washington goes to the line for free throws. First one, she can't hit.
Surprisingly, these are the first free throws of this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's impressive. And they come late in the second quarter, too. Both free throws, Washington can't hit, and Emerson will have the ball here. They have a 2-point lead. We're down to 35 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's been a great game, very competitive game between the two. Levinson driving left, uses her body, fadeaway shot, no good, rebounded by Ruffner.
Yeah, just settling for the fadeaway was not the best decision. Levinson is obviously the better player, in my opinion, and she needs to start getting to the paint, her sweet spot.
Ruffner, less than 10 left, no shot clock. Smith, Ruffner, no good there. Emerson still has a chance to put up a shot. Frangillo, half-court heave. No good there. That will end the first half. Emerson comes through, leading 31-29. It has been a very competitive game. We have seen Emerson, the whole staff, showing out here, scoring Godfrey. This has been an impressive showing for Emerson.
Yes, an impressive showing for Emerson. And you know, if you're Smith College, you know, you're not playing the way you want to. But Emerson, going into the half, they're in the perfect position. They're up by 2. They just need to continue playing the way they're playing, and they can come out with a W. You know, the biggest player for me so far is Ella Bushy, playing her best game so far with 12 points. Just really doing everything from the inside out. She's able to get to the line. No, not get to the line. My fault. Excuse me. Able to get her to
it's okay. Don't be sorry.
Able to get layups, easy layups, and just make it look easy. You know, she's making it look easy. She has that little turnaround jumper, and it's cash. You know, she's making it look easy out there and playing her best game so far that I've watched.
And we've seen Ella Bushy do this before. She's having a great game. 12 points for the senior and 4 rebounds. And Charlotte Levinson also having a great game. 6 points and 8 rebounds, Godfrey.
Yeah, so doing it on both sides. You know, 2 blocks as well. Doing it on both sides, making her presence known. You know, she knows that she's a great player, and she knows that she can do whatever she wants on the court at any given moment. So whether it's getting blocks, whether it's getting rebounds, you know, playing amazing paint defense, you know, that's the biggest thing that Charlotte Levinson is doing and wants to do right now.
That's exactly right. And this halftime is going to be so important for Emerson, as our next stream will be up Saturday, February 17th on Emerson Channel Sports. So make sure you tune into that. Thank you again for joining us here on your Valentine's Day. We appreciate you watching, tuning into some great Emerson Lions basketball. We're approaching halftime. We're in halftime right now. Me and Godfrey will be right back with some second half action. Emerson leading 31-29. We'll be right back. We are back in the Bobbi Brown and Stephen Plofker gym as the Emerson Lions have a 2-point lead against the Smith College Pioneers. We are back at the Bobbi. Godfrey, Sympre, Briggs, Loveland here with you on this amazing Valentine's Day. And Godfrey, it has been a great game so far here for the Emerson Lions. As you take a look at the ECS halftime stats. Oh, look at the nice little Valentine's Day graphic there. I love that.
I love that.
Emerson shooting 14 of 29 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and they are winning the rebound battle, which is huge, but they're also winning the turnover battle, which is not good.
So my biggest things this next half is easy. 3 points. 3 points. Wherever team wins this battle of the 3-point margin, they're going to win this game.
Both teams shooting 3 of 8 from 3-point land. So you got to think, you're absolutely right, Godfrey. The 3-point shot is huge here in this second half for Emerson if they want to secure a win.
Yeah, you know, both teams, more so Emerson. Emerson's one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the entire NEWMAC. So, you know, that's their game. That's their game plan. You know, they're not going to, right now they're out-rebounding, but they're not going to try to out-rebound you. But this game has been a little bit different. So I think the major thing is, can they continue with the physicality? And can they continue to make their 3-point shots? Because if they make the 3-point shots, they're going to win this game. For Smith, you know, their biggest thing is limiting turnovers and playing defense. Their defense has been lackluster today. It hasn't been their best defensive showing. And the biggest thing is whether or not they can show, you know, that they're this #1 team. They haven't been playing like this #1 team. That's the best thing I can say right now.
Second half action underway as Emerson has the ball here in the third quarter. It's Levinson who hands it off to Bushy. Bushy has had a great game so far. She's got 12 points so far. Levinson top of the key, thought about shooting, now drives. Nice move, shot no good, rebounded by Ruffner.
So the biggest thing for me that I've seen so far is that Rosa on defense is not on Levinson.
And that's a good start by Smith as the 3 goes down.
You know, Rosa is lined up on Bushy, which I think is very interesting coming out of the half.
Maher knocks down the 3. She's starting here in the second half for Smith. She came off the bench in the first half. Layup no good by Bushy.
Yeah, Rosa with the good defense. You know, Smith is really trying out the gate to stop Bushy from getting the easy baskets that she was getting in the first half.
And we talked about that 3-point battle. There you go right there. There's Smith College knocking down a 3.
Yeah, you know, the team that wins the 3-point battle is going to win the game.
This is Ruffner down low. Swings it to Martin. Martin back to Ruffner. Less than 3 left on the shot clock. Jump shot good there. Back-to-back possessions. Smith College scores.
Yeah, you can imagine that. You know, Smith College thinks that they shouldn't be in this game with Emerson, you know. They might think
cross-court pass to Delorier. Delorier gives it to Levinson, who gives it back to Delorier in the corner. Now back down low. Ruffner on Levinson. Nice move inside, and the layup is good. Great move there by Charlotte Levinson.
You know what Shaq says all the time, barbecue chicken. That's what it looked like.
That was barbecue chicken, and now you got me hungry for some barbecue chicken, I will say that.
She made it look very easy.
So it's Ruffner who's looking out to the wing. Martin finds Rosa, ball loose, but back in the hands of Maher. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Now down to 5. Maher looking, finds Ruffner. Ruffner, step back, pull up, in and out, no good, rebounded by Bushy.
That was an amazing defensive stand from Emerson. They need to keep this up.
Frangillo, offensive foul call. Frangillo can't believe it. Offensive foul there.
That's an interesting call. You see a lot of people on offense make that move. Yeah, you see a lot of people on offense make that same move, you know, and they don't get called. So that was a very interesting call, I think, from the refs, but it makes sense. In this type of game, you know, they're going to call it tight. But I think, personally, that was not foul call.
So Smith College now has the ball on the offensive turnover, and again, we talked about this, the turnover battle. They need to limit the turnovers, and that's not a good start for Emerson here in the third quarter. Layup by Rosa, no good. Rebounded by Bushy.
Yeah, that play before was the 10th Emerson turnover, so, you know, it's just going to be important, you know, if they can limit it.
Ball loose, Frangillo picks it up. She's on the floor. Jump ball is called. It's going to go Smith's way. So again, there's another turnover there. That's 11 now.
And Bree, is a little bit frustrated because she's not playing her best game tonight. But, she just needs to keep at it, play her brand of basketball, and she'll get there. But you can see the frustration setting in.
Right hand layup, no good there. Rebounded by Levinson. That would have been huge for Smith College there, but the layup does not go in. Now it's Frangilla on the wing who swings it to Levinson. They're trying to find Bushy down low. Rosa on Bushy, they do find her. Bushy backs down, right-handed shot, no good. Rebound, offensive foul called. Bushy on the ground, it'll be a foul on Ella Bushy.
You see, what I think is they need to start running a lot more paint plays for Levinson. I think Levinson is one of the better, mid-range post scorers in the NEWMAC, and she has a defender on her that she can easily score on. So she needs to start making the plays, I think.
It's Ella Bushy's first foul of the game. She's the leading scorer on Emerson with 12 points. Rosa down low, traveling violation called. Another turnover for the Pioneers. It'll be Emerson ball.
Yeah, they've been calling a lot of travels, double dribbles, like all things that you don't see called to this nature in a game like this.
Let's see if Emerson can capitalize on the Pioneer turnover. Bushy out to Dodd. Dodd on the wing uses the Bushy screen. Finds Bushy down low. Baseline layup. It's good. Turnaround layup. What a shot by Ella Bushy.
Yeah, that was a beautiful reverse layup there from Bushy. Was able to use Rosa's contact against her.
Down low, Rosa. No good. Rebounded by Levinson. Nice defense there for Emerson. Frangillo pushing the tempo. Driving right. Layup. Can't find the bottom of the net. Ball loose in the hands of Yamada. Yamada now. Ball loose on the ground. Yamada dives for it. Ball loose. Timeout called. No, it'll be jump ball.
Yeah,
Emerson's ball.
Yeah, I don't
what
think.
A sequence there, Godfrey.
That was a great sequence. I don't think the Smith College coach got there in time.
Not quite. She didn't get the timeout call.
We had a perfect view of the play.
It was right in front of us.
Just a second.
It was beautiful.
Just a second late.
It was like it was meant to be right there for us. It was meant to be. So Emerson with a 1-point lead now has the ball. And it's Levinson in the top of the key. A 3-point shot can make this a 2-possession game, so this is huge, especially coming off the turnover. Behind the back move by Levinson. Nice move down low. The shot, no good. Rebounded by Smith. It's Ruffner pushing the ball.
Interesting. I thought that was a foul right there.
Ruffner wide open down low, hits the layup, and Smith retakes the lead.
Surprising that there wasn't a foul call there. That's all I'm going to say.
A lot of contact was made.
A lot of contact.
Surprisingly, no call, as we've seen a lot of physicality in this game. So Levinson tries to drive again using her body, picks up her dribble and gives it to Bushy. Frangillo driving right, fadeaway shot, no good, rebound Yamada. Yamada now driving in the middle of the plate, bounce pass to Rosa, and Levinson rebounds it.
Yeah, they're letting the physicality happen a lot.
And now Emerson slowing down the tempo in this possession. We've seen both teams, when they get the ball, when they rebound, they really push the floor.
Yeah, they like to, they don't want the defenses to get set.
Corner 3-0, but net. Kendra Dodd, timeout, full timeout for Emerson. 2-point lead.
That's a big three, a major three right there, Can't allow an open three like that if you're Smith, but if you're Emerson, that's a great shot.
Kendra Dodd's third three-pointer of the day. She's got 9. Timeout for Emerson. They lead 38-36. And the two things we talked about, Godfrey, turnovers and threes. And again, it's really been that turnover margin that we keep going back to. That's been so important in this game.
Yeah, Emerson still has 11 turnovers, but both teams are just turning it over at a high clip this game. Very much not how they're used to, but it's important to see that both teams are very much turning it at the same clip.
And we've seen a lot of lead changes. It's been 5 lead changes for Emerson. It's been 3 for Smith, and it's been 2 ties for Smith. So, that's 10 total ties and lead changes you talk about. This has been such a good and close game on both sides.
Yeah, it's been close all the way through. This has been a game of runs. Very much a game of runs. Very much, we're going to take a couple-point lead. Now, the next team's going to take a couple-point lead. It's going to be a fantastic finish for us tonight.
And it's going to be who gets that last edge, that last lead. that ends up winning this game from what it looks like so far here as we've played 2.5 quarters of basketball.
Yeah, the biggest thing now is just how these teams are going to play out of the timeout.
So out of the timeout, Smith will have the ball. Smith College down by 2 points. Martin driving right. Foul, no good, but that'll get 2 shots, 2 free throws for Smith. This will be free throws 3 and 4 of the entire game. Not just the quarter, the entire game.
Which, you know, I feel like in any type of basketball, you don't really see like.
No, you don't see that ever. First free throw there is good for Smith College.
First free throw made this game.
Yeah, I mean 3 free throws. This is about to be number 4 here. That one rattles in. So 4 free throws. Those 2 go down the entire game, which has been weird because we've seen a lot of physicality between the 2 teams.
Yeah, you know, obviously in a game like this, you'd think a lot more calls were made, but yeah, it's been very much a physical game without fouling.
DeLaurier trying to drive, gets put in the corner. Bushy up top. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock, tries to heave up a hook. No good, rebounded by Ruffner.
Yeah, multiple times this quarter, Bushy has tried to go at Rosa, and it's just not working.
Ruffner guarded by DeLaurier. Fadeaway shot, it's good.
Ruffner loves that little cross into the step back for the mid-range. That's one of her favorite moves in her bag.
Ruffner with 14 points here in this game. Smith now a 2-point lead and another lead change in this game. DeLaurier can't cash in on the 3. Rebound again by Ruffner. Ruffner kicks it in the corner. Yamada. 3-pointer finds the bottom of the net. Smith leads by 5 points.
Yep, this is the next run of our game of runs right here.
This is supposed to be the next run, as Emerson now has the ball and a foul on the floor is called. It's on Rosa. Another foul on Rosa. That's her 3rd.
Yeah, it's going to be important for her to stay out of foul trouble.
She had 2 quick fouls early in this game, and then we didn't really see her on the floor the rest of the way through the first half, so it's important that she stays in the game for Smith College.
Yeah, as we've seen, like, she's brought a lot of defense.
Frangillo's fadeaway shot finds the net and good to go.
Yeah, had a nice bounce off the rim. That was a great spin jumper.
She has such a soft touch in her jump shot.
Yeah, she's super cool, calm, and collected with the ball in her hands.
Down low, Rosa. Levinson on Rosa, trying to use her body. Can't hit the layup, ball loose. Rebounded by Frangillo. Frangillo running the floor. Now pulls it back out. Trying to find Bushy, but gives it to Levinson instead. Now back to Frangillo on the wing. Cross-court pass out to the corner, Dodd. Emerson doing a really good job of moving the ball, but a traveling violation on Bree Frangillo. Another Emerson turnover.
Yeah, I've never seen this many travels called.
And I'll be honest, I don't think I have either.
I don't even think that was a travel, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it was a very close. It was a very, like, they were watching that all the way through kind of travel. Which in the NBA, I mean, you don't really see that very often, but here they're being very picky on the traveling and the double dribbling and the carries as well. 3 for Smith. It's good. Nothing but net. Salam Maher knocks down the 3. 6-point game again for Smith. Frangillo all the way out to DeLaurier. Bounce pass to Bushy. Bushy down low. Layup is good. That's good ball movement there. A dangerous cross-court pass, but it falls into the hands of DeLaurier, who gives it to Bushy. Now Smith working quick, and a foul called. Martin goes to the line to shoot 2.
A foul called, but I think the defender got some ball. I don't know.
You're saying a little bit of a offensive push there?
Yes, I'm seeing
a little bit of a shoulder there?
Yeah, a little bit of shoulder there. A little bit of a, football move.
Yeah, we kind of see that a lot. I mean, that first free throw she can't hit. We kind of see that a lot is when you're driving, you want to use your body a little bit, but sometimes they give a little too much shoulder, which gets the offensive foul. But no call was made there as that second free throw goes down. And a sub comes in for Smith College. Ella Sylvester comes in for Sophia Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa has not been on the court a lot tonight. And once she hasn't been on the court, Emerson has been able to cook, in the best way to put it.
That is a great way to put it, I must add. Frangillo trying to drive inside, into the paint, ball loose, stripped away by Smith College. That's Martin on the strip. Martin now pushing the tempo, quick corner pass. Maher doesn't put up the shot, but drives in the paint instead, but kicks it back out to Martin. Dodd on Martin, bounce pass down low, Sylvester, shot, short, rebounded by Ella Bushy. That's a good defensive possession there for Emerson.
Great defensive stand, you know. That's how they're going to win this game. But they need points right here. Can't let this game go too far out of hand.
Frangillo finding Levinson down low. Levinson using her body. Pump fakes, layup, and one! Charlotte Levinson with the and one bucket.
Barbecue chicken. Levinson knows in the paint, that's her area. On both sides, offense and defense, that's her area. Makes it look very easy. Getting her to jump and then going up for the layup.
She cashes in on the three-point opportunity. Levinson doing a great job using her body there. She's got 11 points, and Emerson now only down by 2. Less than a minute of play left, 45 seconds.
Almost a double-double too with 9 rebounds so far this game.
Ruffner trying to drive, now baseline, bounce pass down low, Sylvester. Layup is good over Levison.
That's a tough layup and a big layup.
30 seconds of play here in the third quarter. Smith up 49-45. It's Frangillo on the wing who pulls it out. 23 seconds on the game clock. 17 seconds now on the shot clock. 3-second difference. Emerson's going to wait to pull it out, try to get one last shot opportunity. Frangillo putting the moves on Martin. Frangillo using the double screen. Frangillo, pull up, fade away, no good. Smith has a chance to get a basket. It's Ruffner. Ruffner, stop, pop. No good there as time expires.
Yeah, for Emerson, you're very happy with that miss because that would have been a momentum-changing miss right there.
It absolutely could have changed the momentum of that quarter, how it ended, and potentially the rest of how the fourth quarter goes. And Smith there, we talked about runs. Smith just kept going on that run, and they have a 4-point lead as they approach this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting the type of changes that Emerson makes, you know, to start the fourth quarter in the best way possible. One thing I want to note is Bri Frangillo's production this game. She hasn't had her best game, you know, that we're accustomed to seeing. You know, we're accustomed to for her going off, having 40, you know, 25 points, stuff like that. But tonight she hasn't had one of those games. Tonight she only has 7 points, you know, shooting 3 for 10. Hasn't been her best game, but we've seen the likes of Bushy and Levinson and Kendra Dodd just performing their best, keeping this team in the game.
Bri Frangillo, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. We talk about how important she is to this team scoring-wise, but I mean, she's a floor general out there, pushing the ball, giving it to her teammates left and right, and we can't forget to mention Ella Bushy. I mean, she's been great, as you just mentioned. Charlotte Levinson, she does have a double-double now, 11 points, 11 rebounds. We look at the live stats here. Smith leading 49-45. We talked about the three-point shot. Smith has done that. They knocked down 3 3-pointers in that third quarter. Emerson continues to turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. They're going to have to limit these turnovers. They can't, you know, every possession in this fourth quarter is a big possession. It's a season-changing possession.
Ruffner starts the fourth quarter off the right way for Smith College with a nice, easy layup. 16 points on the game for Ruffner. So it's important for Emerson to respond here. Every possession matters for the Lions. It's Delorier out to the corner who finds Levinson. Levinson double team, Bushy driving to the middle, and a traveling violation called. Another travel against Emerson.
That's crazy. It's one of those games, you know. It's really one of those games. They're going to call everything else very hard, but they're not going to call a lot of the other things that you see called often, you know, called now here.
Ruffner using her body, layup good there. Back-to-back field goals made for Ruffner. And sometimes when it comes to the travel, it's really the antiness of how open she was. I mean, she was wide open down there with a chance to attack right-handed layup. No good, Bushy again, and one. The offensive rebound and the putback for Ella Bushy. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, very much redeeming herself. You know, she wanted the point so bad. You know, she had to get out and go get 3.
She has a chance to get 3. She's got 18 points now as Rosa comes back into the game for Smith College. And that's big for Smith. She's their big man down low. She does have 3 fouls, so if you're Emerson, you might want to try and get her in as much foul trouble as possible.
Yeah, definitely. You know, once the game gets close, you know, you kind of want to not have your best players on the floor, your best opposing players on the floor, you know? So whatever you can do to get that, you got to do that if you're Emerson.
Yamada, foul called there. That'll be, let's see who they call it on. It'll be Bri Frangillo. So it is on Bri Frangillo. Another foul on her. Only her 2nd foul. Maher in the corner, swings it to Ruffner. Ruffner pulls it back out. Yamada driving right-handed layup, good to go. Nice finish there by Ali Yamada.
Yeah, Smith is starting to, you know, slightly pull away.
Let's see if Emerson can go on one of those runs. Ball loose, but back in the hands of Deloria out into the corner. Bounce pass, Bushy. Baseline, Frangillo. Frangillo putting the moves crossover, but picks up her dribble. Ball loose now on the floor. Foul called. Let's see if they call it on Emerson. It will be on Bri Frangillo. Back-to-back fouls on Frangillo. And she'll check out of the game. Coming in for Emerson will be Kaylin O'Meara.
Yeah, you can see the frustration on Bri's face, you know. Not playing her best basketball here tonight. Obviously frustrating.
And you can feel, Godfrey, the momentum shift a little bit over to the Smith College side.
Yes, their defense is, you know, I said their defense. Their offense and their defense is starting to just...
Maher and 1 bucket. The Pioneer bench going crazy over that basket. And Maher goes to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, slowly but surely, this team is just starting to find their way.
Free throw good there. And again, Smith, who had a 10-point lead, a double-digit lead in the first quarter, they now have a 10-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Make sure if you're not following us on Instagram, you do at Emerson Channel Sports. Follow us on IG to get all of the information and updates for games like this one. Thank you again, spending Valentine's Day with us at A Foul Is Called on Smith College on Ruffner.
Yeah, momentum is completely flipped. It's completely flipped on its head.
O'Meara driving left, hits the layup, and that's what Emerson needed to get back into it. It's now a single-digit lead for the Pioneers. Smith quick to push the tempo, though. Ruffner, bounce pass over to Martin. Dot on Martin, nice crossover move, trying to drive, kicks it out. Travel called. It'll be Emerson ball, and that's huge for Emerson. They need to capitalize on this next offensive possession.
Yeah, you know, they need to change this momentum. They need to start going on the run of their own. And it's a big possession right here. You know, you just got a basket, and you just forced a turnover.
So O'Meara has the ball for Emerson. She gives it to Bushy on the wing, driving left, stops. Back to O'Meara. This is again huge for Emerson. Down low, Levinson, left-hand layup, good. Back-to-back possessions, the Emerson Lions score. 13 on the game for Charlotte Levinson. She has been phenomenal today, Godfrey.
Yeah, she's been phenomenal, you know, on both sides, making plays.
Yamada down low to Rosa. Rosa finishes with contact. Another basket for the Pioneers. Quick pass down low to Bushy. Bushy foul, gets called. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And that's Rosa's 4th.
And that's great vision there by the Emerson Lions offense. They need to get the ball going as they're down 8 points here. That's kind of a big deficit, especially when there's 6:49 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, it's a very big deficit, especially if you can't get stops on defense.
Bushy knocks down the first free throw. She now has 20 points, Godfrey. She is just putting up a great stat line here in this game.
Yeah, she's mostly done it from around the rim.
Knocks down 2 of 2. Timeout call by Bill Gould. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Emerson down by 6 points here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, but she's 21 now. Mostly coming from around the rim, you know. Very much showing her strength and showing her prowess around the rim, you know, with a bunch of different finishes around the rim.
And Charlotte Levinson also having a phenomenal game. 13 points. She's got a double-double. It's really been those two that have really turned it up here for the Emerson Lions.
Yeah, very much so. And if they want to win this game, they're going to need them to continue and go a couple notches, I think.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, you're down 6 points here. There's 6:49 left in the fourth, which seems like a lot of time, but in reality, you need to push the ball, push the tempo, and run the floor to get that lead back that you had in the second and third quarter of the game. As we're now back in play here for Smith College Pioneers. I mean, this is huge.
This is a huge
for Emerson.
possession. If Emerson can't get stops, I mean, it's pretty simple. But if they can't get stops, they're not going to win the game.
And especially with how good Smith's offense is, every chance you get on offense, you need to score because Smith can do the same thing back to you.
Exactly.
Martin pump fakes, but passes it to Yamada. Yamada driving bounce pass, stolen by Levinson. It's Frangillo who pushes the tempo out to Delorier. Delorier pulls it out and back to Levinson in the top of the key. Frangillo driving, finds an opening down low. Foul will be called. And it will be 2 shots, it looks like. Let's see what they call here. It will be on the floor, so it'll be a foul on the floor. Emerson almost got away with 2 free throws there.
Almost did, because she was definitely passing. I don't think that she was in any motion of shooting. But, you know, another foul.
Head coach Lynn Hersey of the Pioneers was very active, telling the referees that was not a shot. Down low, Levinson using her body. Ball loose, body on the floor. Levinson trying to find someone. Travel violation called. Levinson lost control of the ball, couldn't find anyone, and now it's Pioneer basketball.
Yeah, she had the chance to just, you know, if she went up with it, I think she would have had a great look at a nice layup.
That's a tough possession there for the Emerson offense. They need to find a stop here on defense now. Down low, Sylvester. Sylvester can't find the bottom of the net. Ball loose, foul called.
And it looks like
it's on Olivia Delorier.
Yep, on Emerson. And that's not what you need right now. You know, multiple foul calls on Emerson, especially when they need stops. It's getting closer and closer to the end of the game, and they need to find a way to get stops and get baskets.
Smith resets their shot clock to 20 seconds. Ruffner, quick basket and one. She'll go to the line to try and complete the and one finish.
That was a great finish right there through the contact.
And that's Olivia Delorier's 4th foul. She fouled with her body there. Smith back to an 8-point lead. Now making it a 9-point lead as a sub comes in. Kendra Dodd comes back in. She will sub out Olivia Delorier.
Yeah, Delorier pleading that she went straight up. Obviously, the refs have called this game the way they want to call it today.
That puts Smith in the bonus. And another foul. This time it'll be on Smith. Number 24, Ella Sylvester. So she gets the foul call there. That's her 3rd of the game. And that puts Emerson in the bonus. So now we didn't see a lot of fouls the first half. Now we're seeing a ton of fouls here, especially in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, you know, you can attribute it to multiple factors. I think the main one is starting a little bit of fatigue to settle in.
And for Emerson, that fatigue could really be a mental fatigue as well, just because they have so much riding on this game. Smith, they're locked into the playoffs. Levinson in and out on the free throw, couldn't find it there. It got so quiet there, Godfrey. I just want to say, like, that was really quiet when I was talking.
Yes, it's very...
Line violation on White, which is Emerson. No free throw good there. It'll be Smith ball. And again, that's another blow for Emerson.
Blow. And that's a big basket. You know, it goes from a 9-point game to an 8-point game. And in reality, you don't think that's big, but that's really big, you know?
Especially when we're approaching the halfway point here in the 4th quarter. Every basket, every possession counts for Emerson. Ruffner crossover, double crossover, right-hand layup. Can't find the bottom of the net. Rebounded by O'Meara.
Yeah, that was a great move. Double cross. Just couldn't get it to fall.
O'Meara driving, bounce pass. Bushy was open, but couldn't get it to her. And another turnover for Emerson. So So Smith now has the ball on another Emerson turnover. Again, it's really unfortunate for the offense.
Yeah, Bushy just went back as soon as the pass was coming her way. Unfortunate.
Martin trying to drive left, finds an opening, and hits the layup. And the lead now double digits, 65-54, Pioneers lead.
Yeah, Emerson just starting to let it slip away.
Frangillo, layup, can't find the bottom of the net. Offensive rebound, Levinson. Back to Frangillo, pump fake, jab. To Levinson down low. Levinson using her body. Pump fake. Picking up her dribble, ball loose. Frangillo, jump shot, it's good.
That's huge. That's a huge jump shot right there. Smith is just making all the right plays on offense, so that's the hard thing. Emerson needs to get a stop here.
They're so good on offense. You have to be able to lock them down. Offensive foul, and that's huge for Emerson. Foul on Washington there. Offensive foul, and this is huge for Emerson. They need to be able to score here.
Yeah, they need to get bucket. And a lot of people challenging that call. She was, I think, in my opinion, from what I saw, she was moving a little bit. But these refs are calling it very, very, very tight tonight.
So O'Meara out on the wing. O'Meara driving baseline. Top of the key pass to Bushy. Bushy's floater is good to go. Bushy points, 22 and 23. Emerson down 65-58.
Yeah.
Less than 4 left to play.
Bushy just making it look easy. She's made it look easy this entire game.
And an impressive catch as well. She jumped to catch that pass from O'Meara.
Yeah, very wide receiver-like.
Ruffner hits the layup to go. Another basket. She's got 23 here tonight.
It feels like whenever Emerson starts getting a little bit of, and there's a turnover right there. Feels like whenever Emerson's starting to get a little bit of momentum, Ruffner just hits a wide open layup.
Pass stolen there by Maher, and now Sniff pulling the ball out. They don't have to push the tempo at all. They can hang tight. They have a comfortable lead. Ball loose. O'Meara tries to go get it, but Ruffner gets it, and it's backcourt violation will be called, and that's big for Emerson.
Yeah, it hit off the offensive player's head. It hit off the offensive player's head. Everyone's contesting the call, but it did hit off her head.
Coach Hershey can't believe the backcourt violation call, but it's huge for Emerson. They needed that mishap. They're down 9 points here. We saw late in the first through the third quarter, it was back and forth, but this fourth quarter has been all Smith Pioneers. Bushy down low, can't hit the layup.
Yeah.
And now Ruffner slow with the tempo.
Bushy was looking for a call right there.
Maher using the screen, driving, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Ruffner. And a timeout will be called by the Smith Pioneers. So a timeout called. That'll give the Lions a break, because as we said, that the fatigue is really hitting them here in this game.
Yep. And it's not like they're going deep into their bench, Emerson. So I think that's another factor. The biggest thing here right now is Emerson getting stops. It's very late in the game right now. A couple baskets could put this out of reach. 9 points is a lot of points to come back.
Especially 2:29 left to play in the fourth quarter, where we haven't really seen Emerson be able to get any shots from three off.
Yeah, they haven't. And, you know, as I said, Ruffner has started to come alive and started to really show off her prowess in this fourth quarter. A lot of the time getting easy baskets at the rim.
We thank you again for joining us here on Emerson Channel Sports. Coming up our next stream Saturday, February 17th, we got a doubleheader for you. Women's basketball will be here playing against Springfield College, their last game of the season, as well as men's basketball. They'll be playing against Salve Regina. They are also fighting for playoff spots as well. Women's basketball at 1 p.m., men's basketball at 3 p.m. right here on Emerson Channel Sports.
Two very exciting games coming up on Saturday.
Very exciting games. Very excited to see how both these Emerson teams who have had great seasons, how they turn out, where they're going to end up on the playoff picture. So Smith College will have the ball on the baseline. Pass to Yamada. Yamada swings it to Maher. Maher in the paint, pulls it back out for Ruffner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ruffner driving right, blocked by O'Meara.
That was a huge block right there.
O'Meara layup, she can't hit that one.
That was a brutal miss right there. Almost took it coast to coast for the layup. Brutal miss.
Yamada, Frangillo on Yamada, pass it to Ruffner. Ruffner hands it off to Martin. Martin driving right, layup no good, rebounded by Emerson. Levinson, quick pass out to Frangillo. Frangillo behind the back move, what a move by Bree Frangillo. Out to the corner for O'Meara, she pulls it back out.
They don't have time to just, sit. They need to go.
1:30 left to play here. Shot goes in for Bree Frangillo. No shot will go in. It'll be on the floor. Foul is on Martin, but she will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So hopefully she can knock down these 2 free throws. What do you think, Godfrey? Do you think that should have been an and one?
I think that should have been an and one. I don't know if continuation doesn't exist in women's basketball, but I'm pretty sure it exists in basketball and women's basketball. I don't know.
Frangillo knocks down the first free throw. She's got 10 points here in this game. We talked about the supporting cast of Emerson. They have turned it up here, especially Charlotte Levinson and Ella Bushy. Frangillo knocks down the second free throw. Rosa comes back into the game for the Pioneers.
Still close. 7 points is not out of reach yet. But definitely you need stops and you need to convert turnovers and get the ball.
Martin hands it off to Maher. Maher on the top of the key, driving right. Stops her dribble, bounce pass to Rosa. It's Ruffner out in the top of the key, pulling it out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ruffner, Levinson, foul called. Ruffner will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
You see, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is they've let these women play so hard and, let them play their game with a bunch of physicality that recently a lot of ticky-tacky calls have been made. And, it's putting a daunting end to a great game.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. We're seeing a lot of free throws here in this fourth quarter. Ruffner knocks down 1 and 2 free throws there. She's got 25, and Smith bolts their lead back up to 9 points. Less than a minute left to play. Emerson with their last hopes here. Levinson down low. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebounded by the Pioneers. Ruffner again, another rebound.
And it may just be a little bit too late from Emerson, The deficit might be too hard to come by now.
Emerson not fouling here late in the game, which is huge. Nice screen down low by Rosa. The left-hand layup is good. And a technical foul on Bill Gold. The screen there got Kendra Dodd, actually, to fall on the floor. And Bill Gold bolted from his stand on the bench over to the referee. And a technical foul will be called on head coach Bill Gold.
I mean, he has a reason to be upset. I think he has a valid reason to be upset. When you see your offensive player go down to the ground.
And there goes Bill Gold. He's been ejected from the game. Second technical foul. Still arguing with the referees. Walking over away from us. Does give a courtesy good game to the other coach. And he walks into the training room. He'll actually walk to the locker room. 2 technical fouls given there to head coach Bill Gold. And that's really unfortunate for Emerson. That might just be the last touch here that they have on this game.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, I just think it was a great game. It's been a great game through 4 quarters. And I just think this was really rough ending, I think there was an offensive foul there. But maybe the refs didn't see what I saw, but I genuinely think something did happen because you don't see your offensive player just fall to the ground. Something had to have happened.
Ruffner knocks down the free throw there, and an unfortunate ending for the Lions. They will fall to 13 and 11, 4 and 6 in conference play. They just could not pull it through. 32 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. Ruffner goes 3 for 3 from the line so far.
Yeah, Ruffner, 28 points.
Couldn't hit that last free throw there, but she's had an amazing game. 28 points for Ruffner. As well as off the bench, Salam Maher, 15 points as well. She's had a great game for the Pioneers.
Yeah, great game. Was able to, like Ruffner and Salam Maher, were able to put the coffin in this game.
Emerson not fouling here late. Ball comes loose, goes out of bounds. Stay Pioneer basketball.
Yep, playing hard to the very end, and I respect that a lot.
Playing hard but not fouling. So that eliminates the chances of a win here for Emerson. Again, this is a tough loss for the Lions. Whistle blown, and now the fans are displeased with the officiating here late in the fourth quarter. They do not like the fouls that are being called. They do not like the officiating here in this fourth quarter, Godfrey.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, but I low-key agree, you know.
Floater there, no good, but offensive rebound for Smith College. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Emerson ball. 10 seconds remaining. Emerson has a chance to put up one last shot.
This has been a great game, but I agree with the fans, you know. It's been a fun one to watch, though.
Frangillo blocked by Rosa. And that will end the game. The Pioneers come to the Bobby and get a victory. The final score, Pioneers 74, Lions 60. A back and forth game throughout, but that fourth quarter was where the Pioneers made their mark. And Emerson just could not punch their ticket into the playoffs just yet. They suffer a loss here.
Yeah, just Smith College came out of the second half, and, you know, they played like a number 1 team. You know, they came out of the blocks and just said, we need to get a W. They were not ready for, I don't think they were ready for the onslaught that Emerson had at the beginning of the game. But, you know, they did make up for it in the second half, and they were able to outscore Emerson by almost 25.
Emerson loses here. Final score 74-60 is the final. And as you see some of the highlights here, Charlotte Levinson, she had a great game, a double-double with 13 points. Ella Bushy, the nice reverse layup there, she had 23. And you look at those two, I mean, those guys were great.
Yeah, they're great. You know, as I said in the beginning of the game, we need the supporting cast to play their best games, and they played very well. They played very well-rounded. Although they didn't get the W, it's a great step in the right direction for Emerson. You know, sometimes, you know, you can't win in the best ways, or you can't lose in the best ways. But this was a good loss. It showed that Emerson can perform against the best teams in the NEWMAC and in Division III.
See the highlights here again. That's again Ella Bushy with the layup. Down low, Charlotte Levinson, she makes that basket. The final stats, Emerson 60, Smith 74. Free throws came into play here, especially late. I mean, we only had 2 free throws in the first half. And then we ended up with 26 free throws. Emerson, 18 turnovers to Smith, 14. Emerson was able to win the rebound battle, but they lost the three-point battle. They lost the free throw battle. And it was those turnovers that just cost them the game here.
Yeah, turnovers cost them in the end. And their lack of defense when it mattered most, I think, also costed them a great deal. You know,
so Emerson has one more game, their last game of the season, deciding hopefully if they make the playoffs or not. What do you think Godfrey needs to be the message for the Emerson Lions?
Well, I think the biggest message is they need to play another important game. They have to have the same. If they come out the same way like this, they should be able to get a W. They played very well. You know, it's just the fourth quarter. They started out very well, but the fourth quarter they kind of lost their oomph. They kind of lost what brought them to that position in the game. So I think if they come out the way they did, play for 4 quarters, they're easily one of the best teams in the NEWMAC, I think. They just need to play like they did in the first 2 quarters the whole game.
Emerson will play Springfield College here at the Bobby at 1 p.m. That will be on Saturday. Men's will be right after at 3 against Salve. You can come back here on Emerson Channel Sports to catch that doubleheader. Well, folks, we appreciate you spending your Valentine's Day with us. We want to give a shout out and congratulations to Diego and Vero on giving birth to Olivia. Welcome, Olivia. That's such a nice touch. And a Valentine's Day birthday. So that's always nice. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Emerson Channel Sports. This has been Emerson College Basketball. Thank you, folks, and have a great rest of your Valentine's Day night.
Enjoy it.